Lars, can you explain in what way is the Supertrends platform different and adds more value than just Googling or going to ChatGPT to research these topics?
It's a good question whether you can just Google or use AI to find your answers. So why do you need anything else? My first answer to that is that we do this at scale non-stop. So we do thousands and thousands of AI researchers to fill up our database. But we combine that with structured information that has already been validated by service providers. So for instance, our list of startups is not any random startups. It's the most qualified startups, the ones that are getting money from serious investors. Our predictions for the future are validated by some of the world's leading experts within their fields. News stories are picked up from top publications that are really serious, which have a verification and editing process and so on. Very important thing is that we tag everything. We have a taxonomy with 125 key tags that we use, and that means that it's very easy to find out how different things relate to each other. So again, in terms of AI, we do thousands and thousands of AI processes all the time to create this information. So it takes really AI at scale combined with the personal touch from experts who work with the stuff to find out what really works. And just an example, from book publishing, if you do an AI search on predictions for the future books, it just comes out with a lot that, okay, so you open a book and this is like a three-dimensional multimedia show that you'll get. But then if you talk with book publishers, they say, this has been tried many times. People don't like it. So they don't like it probably because they like when there's something with the brain that when you just read a text, you have in your imagination works and builds pictures. And so you don't want to have a multimedia show because you're creating a multimedia show in your brain. Watching television, which is a multimedia show, is a different thing. But this is what a book is. And then they say, when it comes to non-fiction books, it will probably be 95% done by AI. The number of titles will actually completely explode. The number of books will completely explode. But when it comes to fiction, it will be like the Swiss watches, mechanical, old-fashioned. You will have a person as an editor, not a computer. This will be people talking with each other. It's a completely different culture. So this is the color that we put on it when we talk with the people who actually work on it. And then it's the sum of all of it that we can see everything that goes on in every sector, in every technology, and we can see how things are getting combined, and we can also poke them and say, we can see that what they are doing here can be combined with what you're doing there. Have you thought about that? And this is not something you get from Google or AI. This is something that the system does. And it's quite complicated machinery behind it that makes it possible.
Thanks, Lars. I can definitely see how the platform adds a lot more value than just Googling or using a tool like ChatGPT.